Let's go boom.
Oh, yeah. It's getting big time in here. Happy Monday, Top Shot Nation. I am Abby Chin, and this is The Wheel as we let the fates decide the Flash Challenge for tonight. I could not do it without my partner in crime. Let's bring in Matt Shore, Senior Live Producer, Events Producer. Matt,
Close
for NBA
enough.
Top Shot. Yes. Okay. I say partner in crime. You're really the leader in all of this, Matt. So thank you for being here with me once again this week.
Absolutely. And we have another special guest this week.
I know. Well, we have two more special guests. We start with
True.
the king of the curation den, Mr. Austin Kent. Austin, welcome to The Wheel, the madness that is The Wheel.
Oh, thank you so much. It's awesome. I've been having so much fun watching The Wheel. It's so fun to be able to join you two legends up here and actually participate in The Wheel. So thank you for having me.
We're happy to have you. For anyone out there who doesn't know, Austin has a hand in every single moment that is chosen for NBA Top Shot. So he knows all. He has watched more basketball than I have forgotten. So, Austin, before we get to that, though, I would like you to explain the sweater. You know, it's spring now. Spring is here.
It's spring, I guess, everywhere. Canada hasn't got that memo yet. You know, I'm still looking out at a blizzard, and it's minus 10 degrees Celsius here. So it's still Christmas here in Canada, which means the perfect time to wear some attire that I think is appropriate for the evening, which we will get to very soon. Because as you guys know, despite my Canadianness, I have been a diehard Pistons fan growing up. Still am. It's a big year for us.
Big development year for you.
Yes, we'll take what we can get.
Yes, exactly. I do like a lot of talent who plays hard.
Yeah, and so you may recognize that Austin is a Pistons fan, and you may recognize he's wearing his Pistons sweater, and you may see the Tayshaun Prince jersey, but you put all those things together and you realize that, you know what today is, right? It's Cade Cunningham Day on The Wheel.
Woohoo!
Second Christmas.
What's up, y'all? It's Cade Cunningham. I'm excited to join the Top Shot fam. For tonight's Flash Challenge, you grab the top 3 rookie scores, you'll get a moment from me.
And there you go. There's Cade.
Cade
announcing a Flash Challenge. Like, I mean, does it get much cooler than that? Cade is just really awesome, and so excited to be working with him, and very excited to have him as a prize for tonight's Flash Challenge. And as he said, you need the top 3 rookies tonight. That's just part of it, of course. You need for the Veteran Challenge, you're going to need the top 3 rookie scorers tonight. You'll also need the 9 players as prescribed by The Wheel. A rookie could come up twice. You may need a rookie twice. We'll have to see what happens. The rookie version of this, of course, is just The Wheel, what any moment of the player needed. And then, of course, we have the Hero Ball Challenge, which is a rare or legendary moment from everybody that is needed on The Wheel. If they don't have a rare or legendary moment, you'll need a Top Shot debut from that player. So should be a really fun one tonight. And for Hero Ball, it's a 2021 All-Star Game rare pack. So definitely exciting there, and should be fun to see what we're playing for here.
Yeah. So what's the cheat code?
So no cheat code tonight. Cade doesn't have a legendary moment yet, and so there's not going to be a cheat code tonight.
Yet is the key word there.
I mean, it's Cade Cunningham, number 1 overall pick.
Oh,
I imagine at some point. But yeah, so no cheat code tonight. It's not the end of the cheat code. Cheat codes can come back. Just not tonight. Yep.
Good to know. All right, I can tell that Austin is just chomping at the bit. So let's spin the wheel. We got 9 games tonight. As Matt said, we let the wheel decide what the Flash Challenge is, but there's an added degree of difficulty for the Veteran Challenge. You have to have 3 rookie moments. Matt, what is it? 3 rookie moments?
Rookies, you need the top 3 rookie scorers on the night. So the top 3 scorers, I mean, yeah, you got Scotty playing, you got Evan playing, you got is Davion Mitchell playing tonight? I mean, a lot of the big name rookies are playing tonight, so very exciting. Could be a lot of fun.
Has been incredible. I think for surprisingly a lot of people going through the draft last year, especially unknowing with all of the COVID stuff and not being able for teams to get their hands on these guys. I think it's been such a fun class to watch. Okay, yes, let's get started. The first game of the night, 7 p.m., Nuggets at Hornets. Ooh.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, which is very important. You may notice there are no wild cards this week. There will be no wild cards this week. But we did add some new stuff to the wheel. And the new stuff in the wheel is you may see a 15,000 mint counter less, a 12,000 mint counter less, and a 4,000 mint counter less. If those hit in the player, you can't use a moment from that player that has more than 15,000 moments in circulation or 12,000 moments in circulation. Sorry, a moment that has 12,000 additions, not 12,000 total moments, 12,000 additions. So very new and interesting wrinkle here, and we'll see how it goes. So
it is. And for everyone out there, blame Matt, because apparently last week was too easy. So don't come after me.
And here we go with
happy to throw you
Nuggets.
on the bus, Matt. Sorry.
All good. I'm used to it. Here we go.
Okay, let's do it. Nuggets at Hornets. The wheel will decide what stat you're looking for and what type of moment you need. First up, most rebounds, no base set moment. Okay. What does no base set moments mean, Matt?
So basically, we have common base set moments for pretty much every player that may come up tonight, and you can't use those. You can use common moments, but you can't use base set moments. You can use rare, fandom, legendary, but you can't use those base set common moments to complete this particular player.
Okay. Most rebounds. This is an interesting matchup, although, I mean, I'm not going to overthink it. Nikola Jokic, it's got to be the favorite for this.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Austin?
Yeah, I got to say, it's pretty hard to pick against Jokic on something like this. But you never know. Anytime you get athletes like Miles Bridges out there, you never know who can sneak up there. But, I mean, the safe bet is probably Jokic, I'd imagine.
My good friend, Terry Rozier, though, really good rebounder for a guard.
It's true.
I'm just saying. Could happen.
So we got a question here. I just want to address it real quick. I assume this has to do with the top 3 rookie scorers. They have to be 2021, 2022 rookies. And any 2021, 2022 rookie will have a rookie badge in product. So you just have to make sure that you get top 3 rookies from this year's rookie class for that part of the challenge.
Top 3 rookies in scoring tonight, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I think we have a candidate from tonight's game with Bones Highland. He's always a fun player to watch. So
yeah.
What a great story.
Yeah, Bones Highland has been a really interesting player to follow through. We'll get to this question in a second. Has been a really interesting player to follow. Has come up in flash challenges several times. At certain points, he was cursed because there just weren't enough Bones Highland to go around. We just airdropped a lot of our awesome fans here with Bones Highland Rising Stars moment. Well deserved for Bones Highland to make that game, and just very exciting to watch Bones Highland just crush it night after night, and absolutely could be in the mix for top scorer tonight. All right, a lot of questions.
Taking notes. We need more Bones Highland moments. They're out there.
I love it. We're working on it. He's so fun to watch too, right? What a tough task just watching and poring over Bones Highland highlight reels.
All right, a lot of questions about these rookie moments. I'm just gonna go over it again and make it real clear. Okay. Top three scorers that are rookies in the current rookie class. You can use any moment from Series 3 of those rookies. There is no other parameters whatsoever. They just need to be a rookie, and they need to have a moment in Top Shot, and they need to be one of the top 3 scorers of the night.
And that is only for the veteran challenge. So
Correct.
If you're doing the rookie challenge, do not worry about any of this.
And don't overthink it. Top 3 rookie scorers of this rookie class that are on Top Shot. Period. Any moment from those players.
Famous last words, Matt. Don't overthink it. Game 2 of the night.
Yes.
Let's go to the wheel. It is the Magic at Cavs. The Cavs, Cleveland reeling right now. They've lost 3 straight, but trying to maintain position in the Eastern Conference race.
All right, here we go. Number 2.
Gonna be... Ooh, we got sound effects this week too. We are big time. First to 7 rebounds.
Okay. First to 7 rebounds, and you need an MSFE moment, Metallic Silver FE, our Fandom Edition set. Once again, these are the moments you get for completing Flash challenges successfully. And there are a few players in this game that do have MSFEs, so they could very well hit tonight.
Who are those guys, Austin?
We've got an Evan Mobley, MSFE, another, of course, rookie to watch, to be one of the top 3 scorers. Kevin Love snuck into the MSFE set this year, of course, is no stranger to pulling down some boards. I don't know that we have MSFEs from the biggest, like Orlando Magic rebounders. So you might want to keep your eyes on the Cavs in this one.
Maybe Mo Bamba? I know that's not an M. So what do you do? What happens, Matt, if there is no MSFE for the first to 7 rebounds?
Of course. So if the player does not have a moment that qualifies for any of these, you're going to need their Top Shot debut, as we've done every week. So if a player doesn't have a non-base set moment, you're going to need their base set Top Shot debut. If they don't have an MSFE moment, then you're going to need their Top Shot debut. And that's how it's going to work for each one of these slots. Sometimes it works out that the Top Shot debut, it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. That's the beauty of the wheel. You just don't know what's going to happen, but it's good to keep it all the same for each slot, so everybody knows if they don't have the moment that's needed, you're just going for the Top Shot debut.
That's right, Matt. That is the beauty of the wheel. Keep that perspective. This is
Trust the wheel.
Trust the wheel. Trust the process.
I don't know if I can go that far. It is a beautiful challenge. Embrace the opportunity to achieve, to complete the challenge. That's how we're going to look at it.
All right, fine. Yeah. All right, Hawks versus Pacers.
Yes.
And if we could just leave that scoreboard or the board up real quick, just so people can take a quick look at it. Most rebounds for the first game, no base set moments. Second game, first 7 rebounds, MSFE moment. For those that may have come in late, but we're moving on to game number 3 now. Atlanta versus Indiana.
Go. This is an interesting game. The Hawks surging, while the Pacers, hard playing team, I will say. Most points, no base set moment.
Wow. Right. Another no base set moments already.
I know. We've had a lot of repeats, I feel like. It's kind of, I don't know what the odds are, Matt, on this wheel.
I think there's 2 of those on the entire wheel, so the odds are pretty low for that to happen. Bench points needs to be on the wheel.
Ooh,
hey, that's a great call.
Interesting.
I think you could see that in the future.
I like that.
But here we're talking about Hawks and Pacers, most points in that game. Obviously there's a very obvious player that comes to mind for that one. I know we're all thinking it, Trae Young.
Of course. Hard to think about really anybody other than Trae Young for this one. But the Pacers have some scores. Buddy Hield, you never know what Buddy Hield can do when he gets the ball.
Tyrese Halliburton. He's going to get the shots, has the green light. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, and the Pacers are going to need to score to win this one, so they're going to be jacking up the shots for sure.
A little more of a balanced attack than the Hawks, but yeah, I think Trae Young, maybe Lou Will. Speaking of bench points, never bet against Lou Will. I try not to.
Man, that man's been in the league forever.
Forever. Can go off at any moment. Talk about a green light.
Yeah. So Atlanta, Indiana, most points, no base set moments. All right.
Okay. We have 2 no base sets. You're right. Denver at Charlotte, and then Atlanta at Indiana.
All right. So let's move on to Sacramento and Miami, and let's see what we're going to need from there.
Austin, I just realized, though, your Pistons not even in action tonight. Still sporting the sweater, though. I like it.
Got to represent. Mm-hmm. Always. I wear this every day, of course.
All right. This is going to be an interesting one. Player with most blocks, but you can only use a Series 1 moment. If they don't have a Series 1 moment, you'll need their Top Shot debut.
So it has to be a veteran, right? A Series 1 is from the very first Top Shot release.
Which is the 1920 season.
Okay. Right. So what happens if there is – so then you use their rookie debut moment.
Their Top Shot debut moment. Yep.
Top Shot debut moment. Top Shot debut.
Exactly.
Not rookie. Okay.
Correct.
Kings at Heat. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who
Bam.
do you see?
Bam.
Who do you see on this one, Austin?
It's got to be Bam. It's got to be Bam.
Bam.
When you think about, shot blockers in this one, Rashawn Holmes obviously recently shut down for the season, would have been a great candidate for the Kings. But tonight I would go Bam. You got to go with the proven rim protector. You never know what can happen with blocks, though. It doesn't take much to sort of really shift things. So you could see somebody like Justin Holiday just randomly sneaking into the lead for something like this. But certainly the numbers would tell you to look at Bam.
So Bam should have been the first guy that came to my mind, but the first guy that came to my mind was actually Domantas Sabonis.
He's out.
Oh, is he out?
He's got an injury.
Well,
I think.
I always pick the injured guys. Well, if Sabonis is out, then I'm definitely all in on Bam.
Left knee contusion. Yeah. All in on Bam.
There you go.
Bam out of the bayou, as my good friend Perk says. So we're trying to keep up the injury information.
Yeah,
but
I didn't study the injury report well enough there.
It's not your fault. At this point in the season, where rest is really a high priority for many teams, it is very difficult to keep up. So for everyone out there, we are trying, we are aware, and we're doing our best to keep that in mind as we take you through the wheel. Okay, we can move on, right? And I'm sorry to steal your thunder there, Austin. I won't give my picks first. I'll allow the guest to provide the expert commentary. Next up, we got the Bulls and Knicks.
And I was just going to go back to that graphic, do a quick recap here.
Okay.
Most blocks, only Series 1 for Sacramento, Miami. Most points, no base set moments for Atlanta and Indiana. 1st to 7 rebounds and an MSFE moment for Orlando and Cleveland. And then most rebounds, no base set moments for Denver versus Charlotte. And yes, let's move on to Chicago at the New York Knicks.
The Knicks fighting for their playoff lives. I mean, it's just more fun when the Knicks are in the postseason, I think, personally.
All right.
Okay. And from only Series 1 to now only Series 2. So what year is Series 2, Matt?
So Series 2 is the 2020-2021 series.
Okay.
And, this is what I was telling you about before. If a player doesn't have any Series 2 moments, then you have to go to their Top Shot debut. I think there are 1 or 2 players that may have Series 1 but not have Series 2, but then have Series 3. I think there's 1, maybe 2. So most likely you're going to have the player is going to have a Series 2 moment. If they don't, you'll need it's probably be a rookie or something like that. So you'll need their Series 3 Top Shot debut. But a lot of 3-point shooters in this game. Could get interesting.
What do you think, Austin?
I mean, you've got a couple of options for the Knicks, right? From Fournier, quickly, Alec Burks, all these people can kind of go off and do, on a sporadic basis. Chicago, Levine, of course. This is a tough one.
I feel like Chicago plays largely inside the arc.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you've got DeMar DeRozan leading the way, of course you got to go that way. So
right.
Right.
And I just have to do my general, for anyone who may be new to Top Shot, new to the NBA, never Google Evan Fournier or just the Fournier. Just don't do it.
Just stay away.
A rule of them.
Stay away.
Oh, yeah. I think that was Evan Fournier's first tweet ever as a Celtic. That was quite a way to introduce yourself. Quite a way to introduce yourself to a fan base.
Yeah, don't Google Fournier. You can Google Evan Fournier. Don't Google Fournier by itself.
All right, so we have
that
4
out there
games
for everyone.
Yeah, no Fournier. Don't search it. All right, so moving on.
This is my game.
Moving on to the Celtics and the Raptors, and interesting enough, we talked about adding those new spots on the wheel. None of them have hit yet, and we have 4 games left. I imagine the odds are in the favor of one of them hitting here, but Celtics and Raptors. Let's see what we're going to need here.
You guys might have to take this one. I'm still in mourning about the Time Lord.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But Celtics are in first place, right?
They are tied for first. Yep. In the East. Ooh.
Right.
This is one of your first, the new ones, right, Matt?
This is one of the new Moment S. So you'll need the player with the most steals, but you can only use a moment from them that has a total mint count of 15,000 or less. So if they have a moment out of 35,000, you can't use that. If they have a moment out of 40,000, you can't use that. If they have a moment out of 60,000, you can't use that. If they have
it's not the serial number; it's what it's out of.
Right. It's not the serial number of the one that you own. It's the total mint count of that specific moment.
Okay. And Austin, I want to hear your pick. I know who I
think I know your pick, so I'm going to go with a sneaky candidate here. I think Fred VanVleet on the Raptors, of course. The ball's never safe when he's on the floor. But I'm curious to hear your pick because I think it's going to be a really good one.
Well, the Celtics will be without 4 starters, unfortunately, north of the border, playing on the second night of a back-to-back. So my pick is Marcus Smart, the heart and soul of the Celtics.
Yeah, that seems like a really, really safe call there. Marcus Smart is an unbelievable defender. If you're looking for somebody to get steals, that certainly seems like the kind of guy you want.
Do we have a baby joining the wheel?
Yeah, there is a baby joining the wheel, apparently.
It's exciting. We're just breaking new ground. Yeah.
Abby, what's morale in around the Celtics right now, considering, how triumphant, the most recent weeks have been? And then you get this awful news, Robert Williams out for the remainder of the season.
It's been amazing. Today, a very large gut punch. I think Rob Williams, such a big piece to what they do defensively. And so this is a tough pill to swallow. I think we're all waiting to hear from Ime Udoka, who will speak at 6:00. So a little more than a half hour from now to find out what they really are going to do treatment-wise and whether the season is over. But it was looking like a very lengthy playoff run. And now, unfortunately, that could be severely impacted by the loss of Rob Williams. The Time Lord. Come on.
Who do you think they'll lean on?
Back in time and undo that play, and we'll just pretend like it never happened.
It all moves right. Daniel Tice is back in Boston now, so it all moves back to him. Yeah. Great. He's going to kill the Sixers. I can't wait for that. It's going to be great.
Tice is nice.
I'm pretty sure Tice shoots 70% from 3 against the Sixers. So, it's just the way it goes.
Daniel
all right, let's do it.
Let's do it quick. You're right. Let's move on. We got to keep going. We're running out of time. We only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Spurs at Rockets.
Yep. Spurs at Rockets. I'm just going to do a quick recap here about the rookies. Top 3 rookie scorers can be any moment from any rookie from this season. They have to be a rookie from the 2021-2022 season. Top 3 rookie scorers. You can use any moment from those players. If they hit in any of the specific games, you may need 2 moments from that player. So without further ado, let's jump into the Spurs and the Rockets.
And we do want to add that tonight for the Veteran Challenge, you also need the moments from the top 3 rookie scorers, and you need their rookie debut.
Okay. You don't need the rookie debut. You just need any moment from those rookies.
Matt adding to the degree of difficulty. All right, we're doing Spurs at Rockets. First to 5 assists, 15,000 mint count or less again.
Yes. Back to back. So, man. First to 5 assists here. Whew.
The wheel does not mess around.
I know who I'm picking for this one.
A couple of good options. This Rockets team is tough to really get a handle on. They're a very exciting team, even for the rookie, point leaders tonight. But in terms of the first to 5 assists, I think you got to be looking at Kevin Porter Jr., who's always fun to watch in like a playmaker role. Dennis Schroeder's been great. He's been the perfect, alley-oop pass thrower to a team that's more than willing to leap up and throw down oops with them. And of course, in San Antonio, DeJounte Murray, the all-star, an excellent candidate as well.
Schroeder is questionable, but I agree. He's got those quick hands. So that would be my pick if he plays.
Yeah, for me, it's all about yeah. Baby's going crazy. I guess I was away this weekend. We were at Mint Collective in Las Vegas. Getting some new collectors into Top Shot. A lot of exciting stuff there. So I think he just misses me. But,
the joys of working at home.
Yes, exactly. But my pick for that game is DeJounte Murray, one of my favorite players in the league right now. Dude just turns it on every night. Definitely a future all-star, perennial all-star in my mind. So he was an all-star this year, so I think it's going to continue moving forward. But as you mentioned, we're running low on time, and let's go to Warriors Grizzlies. I'm pretty sure everybody's out in this game, so this should be an interesting
for the
one.
Warriors for sure. No Steph, no Draymond, no Clay. Still got Andrew Wiggins, so Lack made 3-quarter. Ooh. Oh, man. What a game for Steph to be out.
That's man. MSFE moment. I got to look.
That's the second one in this challenge.
Yeah, I think that every player that has an MSFE in this game is out. I have to look now. Oh, boy.
The wheel.
Man. The wheel.
What we get for allowing the wheel to decide.
Yeah, seriously. Sheesh. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
You're right, because Jaw's out. Jaren Jackson Jr. is questionable. There's a chance. Pool party is what's going on in the chat, which
Pool is the one here.
I'm on board.
Yeah. I mean,
he lit up the Celtics recently for like a quarter.
Yeah, but Pool I think is the only one that has an MSFE moment that's actually playing in this game, which is wild.
Oh, I like the Iggy. Iggy, maybe
Iggy.
The last three. Iggy coming in off the bench.
That is most likely available. That's most likely going to be a Top Shot debut moment, but we'll see how that plays out.
And if we're going to debuts, we've got D'Anthony Melton, Desmond Bain, a couple of Grizzlies shooters that have just been great this year.
Oh man, that Desmond Bain Top Shot debut is definitely a hot button topic in the Flash Challenge community. We'll have to see what happens there. And without
Desmond
further
Bain
ado,
is a hot button topic in Boston as well.
Yeah.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, our last game. We've got 1 minute left, Matt.
Yeah, last game. Let's jump into it. And if you thought a lot of players were out in this game, you should see the Thunder injury report.
And the Blazers. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, so, we can recap what to do if it doesn't, if that moment doesn't happen.
Oh, boy.
Only Series 1. Do they do either of these rosters have players on them that were around in 1920?
Is Mike Muscala playing?
No, he's not.
I'm not sure that there's a single player that's going to play in this game that has a Series 1 moment. Austin, can you think of one?
I'm just looking. I brought up the rosters right here. Is Baisley in Series 1? Is Baisley in? We got Baisley?
Baisley is day to day. He is doubtful for today.
Okay.
So he's probably not playing either.
Yeah.
Good grief. Josh Hart. Is he gonna suit up tonight? Chris Dunn?
No, he's out. Well, I think he's injured. They're thinking about setting him down.
Oh boy.
We're down bad here in the late night game.
So you're probably gonna need a Top Shot debut here, folks.
Out.
That's gonna be a rough game to watch, and it's the last game of the night. But that's it. There's your 9 games. That's what you need. Definitely looking like an easier challenge than the last couple weeks. But you never know with these things. Something crazy could happen here. And obviously you also need the top 3 rookie scorers, which, could always make things a little fun as well. So
the veteran challenge. The reward is a Cade Cunningham. Tell us about the Cade Cunningham moment.
Yeah, so Cade Cunningham moment is a baseline drive and reverse dunk. It is a thing of beauty. Cade is just getting started, and I think we're just scratching the surface of the highlights we're going to see for him from years to come. No
question about it. Austin, what do you think of your first time dealing with the wheel?
This was a rush. I am all in on the wheel. Anytime you guys want me here to rock the Christmas sweater and basically just join in on the fun with you guys, it was great. It's such a weird, crazy time of the NBA season where anything can happen. Just look no further, of course, than this Blazers Thunder game. But, some great categories added. I love the rookie twist. It's such a fun time of year to just be watching rookies. I'll be very much interested to see what Trey Mann can do in this very interesting Portland game versus OKC. But it's that time of year. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, and I'm just going to answer 2 quick questions before we sign off here. Question number 1 is, what if a player has no moment? You have to use the second highest player in that stat, or if it's a last or a first, it's the second one to get to it or the second to last one to get to it. We'll spell that out in the written rules. Same way as is every week. If the player who gets the 7 assists first, then you need the second player that gets there, and so on. The other question had to do with Hero Ball. Hero Ball is the same as Rookie, except you need a rare or legendary moment for each slot. If a player doesn't have a rare or legendary moment, then you'll need their Top Shot debut. So that's Hero Ball.
And then does Hero Ball, do you have to do the 3 rookies as well for Hero Ball?
Only in the Veteran Challenge will you need the 3 rookies. Rookie rotation as announced by Cade Cunningham. Very excited there. Getting a Cade Cunningham MSFE moment. And look forward to seeing how this plays out.
All right, everyone out there, thank you so much for joining us once again this week on The Wheel, allowing the fates to decide tonight's Flash Challenge. Happy collecting. Here is a recap once again, and as Matt said, it will be on the website as well if you have any questions. We'll see you next week. Thank you, guys.
Thanks all. Bye.
Thanks.
Let's go boom.